Now, this isn't a book about thinking positive thoughts, because that's not going to help you take control of your life. This is a book that's going to teach you how to win the mental game by silencing fear. There are areas of your life right now where fear is winning, and you don't even realize it. And that's going to end right now. I'm going to teach you a method that you can use to silence fear and take control of your life in small ways every single day. You know, it's easy to talk about change and to make plans to change, but the thing that you have to change before you can make anything happen is you got to change how you think. And one of the reasons why I said that this isn't just about positive thinking is because that's not enough. It's not enough because all day long, small things are happening in your life that trigger you to feel a moment of fear. It happens so fast, you probably don't even realize how often it's happening. And in these daily moments, when you feel nervous or you feel afraid, you've trained yourself to do something. Every time you feel nervous or afraid, you do the exact same thing, and you've done it so often, it's automatic, and now it's a habit. This book is going to teach you how to spot those tiny moments when your nerves or when fear silences you or makes you run. And you're going to learn a simple method that you can use to take control when it's happening. It's so important that you learn how to silence fear because it's the only thing that's stopping you from achieving your dreams and being the person you want to be. And right now, you may be winning in many areas of your life, and I'm sure you are, but you are losing the mental game. That's why you can drink all the kale smoothies and mainline self-help books and create the best morning routines and journal in your gratitude journal, but still feel stuck. You still feel stuck because you're stuck in a pattern in your head that's triggered by fear. And until you see this pattern and change it, nothing's going to change. See, that's the secret to winning the mental game and being happier and more fulfilled. It lies in understanding how nerves and fear is currently triggering you to think and changing your response to it. If you can change your response to situations that make you nervous or scare you, then you will change how you think, you will win the mental game, and you will take control of your life. Because the only thing that's making your life feel out of control right now is that fear is triggering you. That's it. And look, let's be clear. There are very real forces that can make your life difficult. There's bias, there are pay gaps, and there is systemic racism and homophobia. You may have faced trauma, tragedy, or abuse in your past. These are raw, and they are real, and they present obstacles to achieving your goals. And there are always going to be outside forces that impact what's happened to you and what is currently happening around you. There will be outside forces like bias that impact other people's initial opinion of you. Now, you can do what you can to change those outside forces, and you should, but you're going to be in a much better place to do that when you change and empower your personal mental game. Because the immediate obstacle that you face, the one that's in your full control, the one that you've got to focus on first, is how you respond to fear. So before we jump in, I want to take a step back and explain how this whole project about fear and taking control of your life came to be. I was really curious about this uptick in anxiety that I keep seeing in research, and I see it in the news, and I hear it in the book lines after I give speeches. And I mentioned this earlier, but we see it in the emails that you're sending us. So I wanted to write a book that would pull back the cover on fear and that would really turn this big kind of scary concept of fear into something small and tangible and easy to understand, and more importantly, simple to attack. Because the word fear itself is so big that when you hear it or say it, it makes you start thinking in these big, overwhelming ways. And when you start thinking in big, overwhelming ways about the things that you're afraid of, it's really hard to slow down and make small changes.